Well, hello again and welcome back to my channel, guys. In today's video, I would quickly like to address a question that came up and got asked to me by a friend, and that's whether a fiber laser is able to erase, let's call it evaporate rust. So what I did is I went ahead and searched some rusted materials, and I found that bit and the nut that is still sticking inside the bit, and I programmed a little or I set up a little test piece, and I would like to show you what happens if you try to clean such parts with a fiber laser. So in theory, what should happen is the rust should basically evaporate and the material below should be visible after the few first passes quite good. And we will see how that goes. So first of all, I show you the contour of the very easy track I set up. So that's basically it. So we will have a little bit of before and after effect on the left hand and right hand side. And the next thing to do actually is just to switch on the laser source. I will get to that laser source in a second. You hear the awful noise it makes, but it's just to test the initial cooling sequence. And then the other sound you can hear now is my exhaust fan, because I highly recommend to only do that whilst you are running an exhaust fan. And yeah, now some details to the cleaning path I just chosen. It's a 2000 millimeters per second pass with a line distance of 0.08 millimeters, and we will have 5 passes in total with a frequency of 60 kilohertz, and a pulse length of 200 nanoseconds and a maximum power output of 30% of the total rated. So let's see how it goes. I'm curious myself. There goes nothing in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, but I'm more than surprised, to be honest. I'm more than surprised. If you see that as good on camera as I can see it live, that thing looks on the top like new. So let me quickly rotate that tool a little bit. Sorry if it's a little wobbly, but so let's give it a go on this side. And it doesn't really matter. I can also, you know what? Let's put it like this, so that it's not really aligned to something, and just to test and see what happens. So next start in 3, 2, 1, 0. Wow. Have you seen that? I mean, I can try to show you. The before and after is crystal clear, right? So this is really, do you see that? I mean, that's rust. No doubt, that's rust. So let's put it into the device once again, and let's position it like this and start over again. 3, 2, 1, go. I'm speechless. So that's the same part. No trick, nothing. So last round. Imagine how this would work with let's say car underbodies, rusted car underbodies from historic vehicles, stuff like that. I do another cleaning pass for that side, and then we compare before and after. Wow! So that's the finished result. Let me show you if the camera gets in focus. There we go. I think that's amazing, isn't it? Let me feel the surface. Surface is not rough. It's looking rough on the video, but it's totally fine. And I think that's the base. That's the base to work with. Let's test another part. Let me see if I can find another one. I go and pause for a second. I actually found that wrench head, and it's full of debris. There's also like leaves and stuff, and it's not holding in my vise. I'm sorry. Let me just clamp that down a little bit stronger. So I need to adjust the size of my box because I want to focus on the wrench head and not on anything else. So I'm just quickly preparing the more or less right size for the job. That looks good, but not very good. So let me enlarge that box a little bit further. There you go. That's plenty of workspace. I think that should work fine. And now I'm very interested in seeing what it does to the organic material, because as you know, the fiber laser usually doesn't really care about organic material. So here we go in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. Do you see what I can see? I mean, it's cold to the touch completely. The organic material, like this leaf, is still there. I just throw it in there because then it will get sucked away with the next cleaning or exhaust cycle. And let me see. So you can also quite clearly spot the difference between the cleaned and the uncleaned surface, and I think that's totally amazing. It's even better than I expected. Way better. So this is also very interesting because we have some rust on this side of the part as well. So I quickly show you that one too. I expect the color from the little lever here to disappear, but that's totally fine. I mean, we are talking about rust, and if I want to, I can do it like this, so I don't affect the lever that much. But in this case, I just want to be generous and just clean the part like that. So here we go, last thing, then we are close to the 10-minute mark. So 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. I mean, that's the most amazing thing that I've seen for a while. Wow, look at that. Let me show you that close in camera. Is that nice or is that nice? And you can see another very interesting side effect. It's light, so it only can clean where it can reach. So you see the debris on that little button, on that little eject button, you can still see the rust. So you would have to like do a pass this orientation, then probably that orientation as well to really get rid of all the debris. And that's something that's against the stationary laser for cleaning parts, but this is awesome. I mean, you and me, we both have seen how that part looked a second ago. Amazing. Yeah, that's all for today. Hope you liked it. Have a good evening. See you later. Bye.